The house on Willow Lane. Simple past tense. In the story, the simple past tense is used to describe events and actions that happened in the past as the characters explored the mysterious house. The consistent use of this tense creates a clear timeline, making the events feel like they happened long ago. The house on Willow Lane. It was a cold, stormy night when Emma and her friends, Liam and Sophie, decided to explore the old house at the end of Willow Lane. Everyone in town spoke about the place with fear. Rumors said that strange sounds echoed from inside, and lights flickered even when the house stood empty. Curiosity, however, got the better of them. They carried flashlights and tiptoed through the overgrown garden.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Sophie asked, her voice trembling. Liam laughed nervously.
We've come this far. No turning back now,
he said, trying to sound brave. The front door creaked as they pushed it open. Dust filled the air, and the wooden floor groaned under their feet.
This place gives me the creeps,
Emma admitted, but they moved forward anyway. A cold draft sent shivers down their spines. In the hallway, strange paintings lined the walls, their eyes seeming to follow the group wherever they went.
I feel like we're being watched,
Sophie whispered. Liam shrugged.
It's just your imagination.
But deep down, he felt the same. Suddenly, they heard a faint tapping sound.
Did you hear that?
Emma asked, her heart pounding like a drum. The sound grew louder and seemed to come from the basement door at the end of the hall. Against their better judgment, they walked toward it. Liam reached for the rusty doorknob and twisted it open. The door creaked louder than thunder, revealing a dark staircase leading down into the unknown.
Be careful,
Emma warned. They descended slowly, each step echoing eerily. In the basement, cobwebs hung like curtains, and the air smelled of damp earth. Suddenly, Sophie let out a scream.
Something touched my leg,
she shouted, pointing to the shadows. But nothing was there.
Creaked verb, meaning, made a high-pitched sound when moved, often by old wood or hinges. Example, the door creaked loudly as Emma pushed it open. Groaned verb, meaning, made a low sound, often from stress or discomfort. Example, the wooden floor groaned under their feet as they walked down the hall. Trembling adjective, meaning, shaking slightly, often due to fear or cold. Example, Sophie's hands were trembling as she held the flashlight. Cobwebs noun, meaning, spider webs, especially old ones covered in dust. Example, cobwebs hung in every corner of the basement. This phrase, curiosity, got the better of them, is an idiom, meaning, they couldn't resist finding out more, even though it might be risky. Example, despite the warnings, curiosity got the better of Emma. This phrase, heart pounding like a drum, is an idiom, meaning, feeling very nervous or scared. Example, Emma stood frozen, her heart pounding like a drum as the basement do.
Their flashlights flickered, and for a moment, darkness swallowed them whole. When the lights came back, they saw an old chest in the corner of the room.
Let's open it,
Liam suggested, his curiosity outweighing his fear. The lid creaked as they lifted it, revealing dusty letters and strange trinkets. Emma picked up a yellowed envelope and read the faded handwriting aloud.
Beware the secret buried within these walls.
The words sent a chill down their spines. Before they could react, the the basement door slammed shut. Panic set in as they tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge.
We're trapped.
Sophie cried. Emma took a deep breath and said,
We need to stay calm and think.
Suddenly, a soft whisper filled the room. Leave now, while you still can, it warned. The voice seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Gathering all their courage, they pushed the chest aside and found a hidden passage behind it. They crawled through the narrow tunnel, hearts racing, until they finally emerged outside, gasping for fresh air.
That was the scariest thing I've ever done.
Liam admitted. As they stood under the night sky, Emma looked back at the house.
I don't think anyone should ever go back there,
She said firmly. From that night on, the friends never spoke of the house again. But deep down, they all knew something dark still lurked on Willow Lane.
Trinkets, noun. Meaning, small decorative objects of little value. Example, the chest was filled with dusty trinkets and old letters. Draft, noun. Meaning, a current of cold air in a closed space. Example, a cold draft sent shivers down their spines as they entered the house. Whisper, verb. Meaning, a quiet or hushed voice. Example, a ghostly whisper seemed to fill the room, making the friends freeze in fear. Rusty, adjective. Meaning, covered in rust, a reddish coating formed on metal due to moisture. Example, Liam twisted the rusty doorknob and pushed the basement door open. This phrase against their better judgment is an idiom, meaning, doing something even when they know it might not be wise. Example, Liam decided to explore the basement against his better judgment. This phrase, outweighing his fear, is an idiom, meaning, being more important than or stronger than fear. Example, Liam's curiosity about the old chest outweighed his fear of the dark basement. This phrase deep down is using as an idiom, meaning, secretly or truly, even if not openly expressed. Example, deep down. Sophie knew they should have stayed away from the house.
Hope you enjoyed this story with simple past tense. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.